What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Today, I want to discuss a really exciting upcoming welterweight matchup. But guys, before we get into it, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, A, to help the channel grow, and B, to also continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. All right, getting right into it, we got Matthew Semelsberger taking on Preston Parsons in the prelims upcoming January 13th on the Johnny Walker versus Magomed Ankalaev 2 card. And we got a lot to pack in here, right? You got Semi the Jedi, Matthew Semelsberger, who is just an absolute freight train, right? Semi the Jedi is like the perfect nickname for this guy. Coming off of 2 losses in a row where he most recently got finished by Mustache, and he lost a split decision to Jeremiah Wells. But before that, man, his stock was red hot when he had that just absolute crushing victory over Jake Matthews, where Jake Matthews, he stole the hype from Andre Fialho, where he just knocked him out, and then he followed that up with his fight with Matthew Semelsberger, where Matthew Semelsberger just absolutely took all of his hype away, looked really good, strong, put together really good combinations, didn't let the fight get to him too much, followed it up with the fight with Jeremiah Wells, where I personally thought that Matthew won the fight, but both guys just didn't really truly do enough because they were both so aware of the damage that was in front of them, because Jeremiah Wells is very similar in style to Semelsberger when it comes to that one-shot knockout power. And he just lost a split decision in that fight. It was very close. I thought he won the fight, but he just didn't do enough to really make it truly convincing, right? Follow that up with this fight against Mustache, where it was just a freight train against a sniper, 100%. And where Matthew started strong, started good, hurt, I think even dropped Uros. It was either the first or second round. And then just threw all of his technique out the window. Like he was just looking for that finish so much. He just got very sloppy. He gassed, and then he was able to get caught with a crazy spinning back fist and was able to get finished on the ground. And that's kind of seemed to be the story a little bit of Semelsberger, where just he seems to lose focus a little bit, where he smells blood so much that he kind of throws his technique out the window at times, and where he reminds me so much of Matt Brown, right? He's like the modern day Matt Brown. It's really weird, and I feel like if he were to just be able to sharpen up his striking a little bit, be a little bit more patient when he hurts guys, don't just go for the kill, accumulate the damage, break them as you continue to go on, because he has the power to really stop these guys with it doesn't seem like he's putting out a whole lot. When he touches dudes, they fold. So, really, in this fight against Preston Parsons, who is a grappler. This is your classic grappler versus striker matchup. All of his wins are either by submission or by decision. I think he has 1 win by decision and 9 by submission. His only losses have been to UFC caliber guys. He lost to Mike Perry about 8 years ago. He lost to D-Rod 2 years ago, and most recently lost to Trevin Giles in a split decision fight, right? So it seems where he fights anybody that is really any true UFC caliber, it doesn't look too good for him. But he's so dangerous on the ground. And really, what he's got to do is just get Semelsberger sloppy and be able to capitalize off of that. And if Semelsberger goes out there with reckless abandon, just barn-burning, brawling style like he normally does if he starts finding success, you can see him putting himself into a bad position against Preston Parsons. But I'm really interested to see and hope that Semelsberger has sharpened up. I like to see him be a little bit more patient, pick his shots a little better once he has his opponent hurt. Because it seems like when it starts, he seems to be good, he seems to be calm, but once he smells that blood, it's just like he can't help himself, like a bloodthirsty vampire who he just can't control his thirst. And like that's exactly how I feel that Matthew Semelsberger is so far at this point. So I'm hoping that he's been able to learn on the job, get a little bit of maturity, and fight a more patient fight, because it goes to show whenever Preston fights anybody who's got some real good like power, D-Rod, Mike Perry, he gets finished. So that's probably what I'm going to be looking at again, is where if Preston cannot capitalize on any grappling positions, or if Semelsberger doesn't let himself get too wild, I really don't see any path to victory for Preston Parsons. Maybe a knee bar. I can see him kind of getting a leg and maybe getting some weird submission victory there, but I really do. I think the path to success for Semelsberger is just to stay patient, let the striking come to him, because it's clear that he's fighting a guy who is primarily a grappler. And I hope to see Semelsberger in the W column once again. Guys, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of Matthew, the Semi, the Jedi, Semelsberger versus Preston Parsons. Sorry for the brain fart there. But I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section. And guys, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button to help the channel grow and to continue getting more MMA content by yours truly. All right, that's going to do it today, guys. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans.